Hello traders, my name is Logan with Funding Talent, and today's video we're going to be doing the market forecast for the week of June 7th. So as always in this video, what we're going to be doing for you guys is highlighting the best technical setups that we are currently keeping our eye on and hoping to capitalize on in this upcoming week, as well as the best fundamental drivers that you need to be aware of so that you can avoid them and stay away from that increased volatility while they happen. So without any further delay, let's get right into the video. So, as always, here we are, and we're going to dive straight into the fundamental drivers of this upcoming week, looking at our high impact red folder news as we always do. So this last week that we just passed was NFP week. I hope that you guys saw that in the market forecast and could avoid NFP because as we saw, it actually yielded some crazy volatility on Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. EST, and a lot of pairs moved very, very fast. Hopefully nobody got burned. So for this week, we're going to be looking at Wednesday for our Canadian dollar news at 10 a.m. EST, as well as some tentative Canadian dollar news with the Bank of Canada press conference on Wednesday as well. Besides for that, just pretty much Wednesday and Thursday to watch out for, and that is Canadian dollar news on Wednesday, and then Euro and USD news on Thursday. The Euro news is at 7:45 a.m. EST, which is the monetary policy statement, and then 8:30 a.m. will be our Euro and USD news with the ECB press conference, and then the CPI and core CPI numbers coming out. So, Wednesday and Thursday, you know the times to be aware of. The U.S. economy added 559,000 jobs in May of 2021, above an upwardly revised 278K in April. So we added 278K in April, and we added 559,000 in May. This does sound good, but the expectations of this month were actually much higher, set at 650,000. So we're about 100,000 short, but it's still great progress, right? We still almost doubled what we had prior, and I hope that this can continue in the near future. Also, average hourly wages rose 0.5% this month, as opposed to market forecast of 0.02%. So, we had more hourly wages increase than we thought we would, but not as much jobs added as we thought we would. So, good news for the most part. And what that ties into directly is going to be our risk on market sentiment. As we know, risk on market sentiment, I feel like I repeat this all the time, risk on market sentiment means expectations are higher for further economic growth. That means investors are more willing to invest their assets into more riskier assets in favor for a more favorable return, really. So what that means for us currency traders is we can expect the New Zealand dollar, the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar, the euro, and the pound to appreciate or move higher if we can continue with our risk on market sentiment. This also means for our indice traders that we will see indices worldwide progress higher as well. So an update on gold spot dollar. So as everybody knows, we were expecting a retracement, which we actually did get last week, so that was correct, but it did not go down as far as we thought it would, right? We thought we would get a move down to this resistance, it was resistance, and now it turns into support before we moved higher, but we got a very strong 4-hour close in the last candle, and it looks like we're about to get a bullish candle close within the next 37 minutes as well. So, can we get a retracement that goes farther? Absolutely, right? This could be a 5-wave impulse move higher if we're going to count in Elliott wave terms. And then remember, our corrective waves, as we've gone over plenty of times on this series, is going to be an ABC move. So it's going to be a 3-wave move of the trend, a counter trend 3-wave move. So this could be wave 1, which we have drawn here, and then this could be wave 2, and then we could have wave 3. That takes us down to this level before we continue moving higher. So this is absolutely something we could see, or the correction's done because gold is having a lot of bullish momentum lately, so maybe we just continue to move higher from here. Either way, I'm going to be expecting, obviously, to be bullish on gold. For USD JPY, we still have not gotten the break and close out of this channel, but I am eyeing it up very, very, very closely. As you can see, we've been trending in this very, very nicely, and it actually looks exactly like I was just telling you, right? So we have our impulsive move over here, and then we have a 3-wave counter move. So what would this be? This would be wave A, this would be wave B, and then this would be wave C. So this would take us down to either the low of wave A, so around here at the 107 level, or potentially even lower. This is going to be what I'm looking for, and we can confirm that once we get a break of the daily candle below this support line in this channel. So here is something I'm looking at on Bitcoin, and I gave this in-depth analysis for some of the other people that I help trade, but right now we're going to be looking at a potential for a flat. A flat is a form of a corrective pattern, which I was just labeling for you guys, those ABC moves. A flat is when we have the bottom of an A wave. I know this is marked as C, but this is actually ABC of a larger A wave, if that makes sense for you guys. Imagine there's A wave, let's just say it's a a 5-wave impulse move higher. In that 5-wave impulse move, that 5-wave impulse move is actually only one wave of a higher time frame degree. So this is going to be the same thing that you're seeing right here. This is going to be a higher time frame degree. This is wave A. This whole move right here is wave A. But in wave A, it consists of 3 separate waves. So that's a way for you to determine when wave A ends. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But what that means really is because we finished our ABC of wave A, that means we're looking for a flat correction. A flat correction means we could have a 3-3-3 correction play out, which I know I'm talking fast and having a lot of information, but essentially this is exactly what it means, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3. I hope that makes sense. 3 waves in 3 separate waves. So what I'm looking for is a bounce off of this reversal zone, and this looks fantastic. This last 4-hour close we had on Bitcoin was a bump and run pattern, retest and confirmation, whatever you want to call it. But we had a breakout of this triangle, this wedge, and then a retest of it, and I can see us moving higher, absolutely. If we get a break below this level here, possibly around 34,000, I will start to look to take profits out of Bitcoin, but I'm still anticipating we move higher, and I'm going to actually be looking to take profits at this level because I do think, as this shows, that we come lower in the medium term. Long term, I still anticipate we have a move higher, so my plan is to take profits in this area right here, and then once we get down to complete this C wave, add in all of my profits again to get a better average price. I hope that makes sense for you guys. I don't want to talk too much on this, but if you'd like, we can do a separate cryptocurrency analysis video where I walk you guys really in depth how I'm trading cryptos and how I analyze it. So for Ethereum, we're looking at pretty much the same thing. We got a break, and then Elon Musk tweeted, and then we came lower. But this could just be seen as a false breakout, and we could be coming to breakout with a true breakout within the near future. And again, all these altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin, so it really matters to watch what Bitcoin is doing at this time. I'm sorry if you guys are picking up on a little bit of background noise. My apologies. But so here we are on XAG, so silver, dollar, and I was expecting after we got the breakout of this level here to move lower, right? Because that would make sense. We got to break out of this channel, but since then we formed a flag pattern. So instead of that, this might actually be a continuation. I'm indecisive. I want to see what happens in this channel that we're currently in before I make a real trading decision. But that is what I am looking at on silver. On USD CAD, as you know, we were expecting this to come higher, and I still am. But in order to get a confirmation of this, instead of the trend line we were using prior, which we could draw right here if we wanted to, right? Something like this, maybe, something like this, whatever you want to draw. The most accurate thing that I can see right now is we're in a low base or a rectangle, whatever you want to call it. And I need a breakout of either direction to prove either continuation or reversal, and a trading decision will be made once we get that breakout. So here's CAD CHF, again, with our ABC corrections. I'm looking for a corrective wave to play out and potentially riding this short into completing our C wave. First take profit is going to be the low of wave A, so set around this level right here, 739. But this is what I'm looking at right now, just to look for on the daily candle close to get a breakout of. Euro CHF, so as you know, we were looking at this long in the last couple of weeks, and it looks like we might be getting a nice setup for that. We've been continuously retesting this low, unable to break it. Sellers cannot break through this level, but that means that we can look for a divergence, for example, right? We have some clear divergence actually right here. Let's draw our divergence line. So this is a divergence line. The secret sauce of the divergence line is 3 touches. As you can see, we have 3 touches now to our divergence line, which proves to me that there is confluence for this to move higher, so I am going to have a long bias on Euro Swiss franc. Not too much to add on NZD-JPY, but instead of rejecting this level around here, the top of this fib cluster, it looks like we're rejecting the bottom. So don't make an active trading decision on this right now, but look for a pattern to form that shows that we're moving higher. My bias is going to be long in NZD-JPY. So traders, that was the market forecast again for the week of June 7th. I hope that you guys really did enjoy that and you could pull some value out of this video. If you're not already following us on all of our social media platforms, be sure to do so because we're releasing new educational content every single day across all of our various platforms, and we're releasing videos just like this and others on our YouTube channel every single week. So if you're not already subscribed, be sure to do so. And as always, on behalf of everyone at Funding Talent, happy trading.